Hello, everybody. My name is Morgan Murray. I'm the founder of Clean Circle. Today, we're doing another Unfiltered series, and we have one of our recovery coaches, Joe. Joe, would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Joe Rushforth. I'm a recovery coach with Clean Circle. And previous to that, I've worked within the mental health dance where I was an intern as a counselor working with individuals within a private practice. Also, I've worked with individuals within a inpatient units, including individuals with substance use disorders. And as well, I've worked with individuals that are survivors of abuse going to hospitals within Lake County, Illinois.
Well, thank you, Joe. That's quite the amount of experience. We're very lucky to have you. So I'll get into the questions, and also anybody watching, I'm parked. I'm not driving, so don't call anybody. But the first question we have, Joe, is so what inspired you to become a recovery coach and or therapist?
At, in fifth grade, I did not want to become a police officer, a firefighter. I wanted to become a counselor. That was not the stereotypical want for kids, but it was something that I wanted to do. So I talked with my parents and talked with individuals about, all right, so how do I get that? I went through getting my bachelor's of psychology, went through working with a Zacharias sexual abuse center in a local area and going to hospitals to support survivors. Then I went to developing myself within the counseling profession so I could get to my clinicals and be able to work with individuals not only through private practice but through other options as well, because I was debating whether or not I should go into counseling for within a college as well. So I went through those different areas as well as working with individuals in the inpatient unit. And all that experience gave me ideas of how to support individuals. And I became looking for options within the counseling field, found out about the recovery coach opportunity, thought it would be a great opportunity so I can continue supporting individuals thriving within their environment and thriving within the community. And additionally, I've had an aunt and uncle who've had substance use that are significant. And one of the individuals, my grandpa, he got cancer and passed away. And my aunt had a struggle with substance usage for with alcohol and drugs. And that's hearing about that struggle, hearing about how they were able to be clean, were able to continue their journey and be able to thrive within their life. That inspired me to be able to help support others.
Thank you, Joe. Yeah, thank you for opening up. I know things like that are very tough, so I appreciate it. I know everybody watching appreciates that as well. You had mentioned, and this baffles me. So you knew you wanted to be a counselor in fifth grade.
Yeah. It
That's
was like
crazy.
either a counselor or a psychologist. It was like
Okay.
it
No,
was an
that's
interesting
awesome.
perspective.
No, that's cool. Well, you're doing it, so congrats. Next question we have is so you kind of answered this, but I'll ask it anyway. So why did you go join Clean Circle, and what type of impact would you like to have on our platform?
I joined Clean Circle because of how you're utilizing the app to support individuals recovering from substance usage. And I want to be able to support individuals through them vocalizing their journey, them being able to have a platform where they're utilizing the session to vocalize their journey, vocalize their struggles, vocalize the triumphs within their life, to be able to support them adaptively looking at how their life has gone and be able to create themselves an environment that they can thrive in and become a thriver within their life.
Well, that's a very good answer. Thank you. Next question is, so I always ask people this one. So if somebody's watching this and they're scared to reach out or they don't really know how, what would you tell them?
I would want to learn about how they feel in comfortable environments. I would want to learn about what makes them comfortable within an environment so I can support them feeling comfortable within Clean Circle app and feeling like they can be able to thrive within the environment and be able to support advocating for them so that they can feel comfortable within whether it is a group session or an individual session. So supporting them within the app and any questions that they may have about how to work within the app.
No, I love that. And you seem like a really, really nice guy too. So I'm sure they'll be excited to talk to you. It'll be easier for them to open up. Next question is, what makes your approach or coaching style unique? So what makes you Joe?
What makes me Joe is I love openness. I love creating a dialogue between individuals to build a bond and to support them through that bond. I come from a mental health stance for supporting individuals through resources for them. That could be for looking up resources online, how to support them. That could be looking up meditations. I personally have used Yoga Nidra, Niagara, that has been supporting me as well as working out and getting outside with my son. So if I can get resources to support them, that'll help me feel confident that I'm doing my job. Also, if these resources are benefiting them, then that's important. As well as my previous work experience, I look to utilize that to support the clients. Learning from my experience how to support an individual within a session has been vital for me within the counseling field. So utilizing that experience within the session to just support the individual talking and communicating to me how they handled their struggles, their triumphs within their life, and how they're continuing to work forward and develop themselves, whether it's their relationships, whether it's through work, whether it's through their family life. I would love to hear about it and support them through open-ended questions to just continue that conversation thriving within the session.
Sure. So it's almost like a customized plan to them. Is that correct? Okay. No, that's awesome. The last question we have, so for anybody that's watching it and maybe you say to yourself, hey, like I want to talk to Joe, or maybe you just want to learn more about him to see if he's the right fit for you. On July 5th, you can download Clean Circle. And if you download it, you just sign up as a peer and then you type in Joe into the coach's marketplace and he will pop up. So you'll be able to chat with them before, things like that. So we're really excited about it. The last question, Joe, I have, so let's say, since these are peer chats and you have all this education, things like that, if Clean Circle is unable to provide the tier of therapy, how could they still work with you?
They would still be able to work with me in sessions, but as well as I'm not a licensed clinical counselor right now, so I would be able to advise them on licensed individuals that can support them and resources if needed for medical within their local community.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Joe. One thing I didn't know about you, you have a son.
Yeah, 5 years old, starting
Oh, wow.
kindergarten soon.
Congratulations. I bet you're an amazing dad. That's awesome.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Yeah. Again, if anybody watching, Joe's going to be on our platform. If you have any questions for him or I, everybody's also welcome on our Slack. Our Slack's going crazy, so if you do download it, I'd put it on mute when you're sleeping. But otherwise, thank you again, Joe, for your time and for doing the interview. And I'll see everybody later.
Thank you, Morgan. Hope you have a great rest of your day. See you,
Me
everyone.
too. Bye. Bye, guys.